You may have noticed over time how people, they have all kinds of different beliefs. And it's absolutely okay. It's natural, in fact. We're all individuals, each with our own thoughts, our own ways of seeing the world. And what if you could start to appreciate that uniqueness? Imagine feeling a deep sense of understanding, a sense of connection, when you realise these differences, they aren't threats, but rather a beautiful part of the grand tapestry of life. And isn't it powerful to recognise that instead of feeling threatened or superior when someone's belief is different to yours, you can see it as an opportunity to explore, to understand, to connect in ways you never imagined before. Because in this moment, you're beginning to realise that we're all equally imperfect, perfect in our own unique ways. And there's no need to judge, no need to be angry, no need to feel superior or inferior. Everyone's beliefs, they're valid for them, meaningful for them, and that's okay. In the past, people with different beliefs, they're able to find common ground. Can you imagine that? What if you could do that too? Imagine feeling the connection instantly as you echo someone's words, as you match their energy, mirror their reality, and pace their thoughts. Isn't it true when you meet people where they are? You can truly connect, standing your ground with ease and grace. When you stop thinking of these exchanges as confrontations, when you reframe how you see them, then everything changes. It's no longer a battle, no longer a struggle. Instead, it becomes an opportunity, a powerful opportunity to gently and gracefully ask the right questions. Using the meta model, those deep, exploratory questions that gently shift beliefs. Imagine asking a question that makes them pause just for a moment. A question that digs deeper, gently seeking out exceptions to their beliefs. Those little cracks in the surface. What happens to their beliefs when they see the crack? It's almost like their beliefs start to soften, to open up. And suddenly, with just one exception, their entire worldview starts to shift. And you've been the catalyst for that exchange. Simply by asking one question, opening the door to new possibilities. Can you see how powerful that is? As those beliefs begin to loosen, you start to introduce the subtle art of sleight of mouth, the reframing. You know, where you offer them examples that disrupt their old thought patterns. Because you've done this before, haven't you? Maybe not consciously, but this time you're doing it on purpose. And you can feel how effortlessly those reframes flow from you. It's almost as if the words, they just find their way out. And when they do, you feel this deep sense of satisfaction. The old beliefs begin to unravel. And you can see how they're making room for something new. And then, as they're ready for that new possibility, you use Ericksonian language, hypnotic language patterns, to plant those new beliefs, those better beliefs. It's smooth, it's gentle, it's a dance of the mind. Every word you speak is carefully woven to help them let go of what no longer serves them and embrace something far more expansive, far more powerful. Imagine the magic of knowing exactly how to shift someone's worldview with such subtlety, with such grace. You're not confronting them. You're guiding them to a place of personal transformation, where the new beliefs emerge naturally. And it's done in the most loving way, with compassion, with acceptance. And as you continue to help them heal, to release those limiting beliefs, you notice something about yourself. You no longer see confrontation as something to fear. No longer are you tense. No longer are you concerned about being attacked. In fact, you realise you hold all the power. When you ask the right questions, when you keep gently interrupting their patterns with more questions, you regain control of the frame. Isn't it amazing to think that when you see it as a game, as a fun exploration, the whole dynamic shifts. No longer a struggle, no longer a fight. Instead, you're playing, enjoying the process. And as you enjoy it more, it becomes easier and easier. And the more you enjoy it, the better you get at it. Doesn't that feel effortless? And as you continue to play, you begin to realize something profound. You no longer feel the need to defend yourself. You've mastered the art of asking questions. And with each question, you break their patterns, gently guiding them to new ways of thinking. You're in control, and you're having fun, more fun with every moment. It's not about fighting anymore. It's about enjoying the conversation, enjoying the dance of words, the playful exchange. What if you could see every conversation like this, like a game? You've already learned how to play with such ease and joy. As you embrace this new way of being, you realize there's no need to fear mistakes. In fact, mistakes, they don't even exist. All that exists is the natural flow of trial and error, learning, adapting, growing, in the most effortless and exciting ways possible. How empowering is that? With every moment, with every new conversation, you continue to get better and better, and it gets easier to make these shifts. Isn't that what you've always wanted? To be able to navigate the world with this level of ease and power, to step into any situation and know you can shape it into something positive, something transformational. You've already learned how to do this. It's time to use your skill, to expand them even more, and to enjoy the process as you go. You've got this, and the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. You've got the power. You've got the fun. And you know deep down that you're constantly evolving, growing, and getting better in the best, easiest ways possible.